It's an unusual day for children from Barking Abbey School in East London. They're taking part in a STEMnet challenge. That's the Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics Network. A coach is waiting for a school trip with a difference.
With the pupils on board, it's time to head off and look at the Olympic site in Stratford. And these young people will be the first members of the public to inspect certain parts of the site.
Olympic Stadium. This is the centrepiece of the Olympic Games. This is where all the athletics will go on.
These 8 students, aged 13 to 15, are all members of their school's after-hours STEM club, doing experiments and challenges to fire up their interest in science, technology, engineering and maths. They've also heard careers talks from STEM ambassadors and taken trips like these. Time to get off the bus and go through to the handball arena's site office. Project managers are on hand to talk about it.
So right at the beginning, my job is to say, well, actually, what do we need? What do we need this handball arena to do for us? What do we need it to do for games? And most importantly, because it's one of the buildings that stay in Legacy, what do we need it to do for Legacy?
Pupils hear that Legacy means the years after the Games and that the arena has an unusual design feature.
We've also got a series of light pipes in the roof as well. So these are big, 1.5 metre wide, big tubes that stick out the top of the roof.
The first of 10 new Olympic-themed STEMnet challenges was also revealed.
Your challenge is to come up with a design for the handball arena, and your challenge is to come up with something better than Stuart's come up with.
The pupils love the visit and STEMnet as it makes science more relevant.
Most people always think, oh yeah, with engineering, just going to be a builder, work as a mechanic. But no, this is the actual real stuff kind of thing. It's actually real about the Olympic. The Olympic is a perfect point to show how really good engineering especially is.
They give you an insight towards science and technology and maths, and so obviously in the future is more about technology now, so I guess kids need to learn more about it, so the clubs are a good way of letting them know about it.
The club is held most weeks, so that's good as well, so we always get to go, and it's like meeting up with people of your same ability and the same interests as you.
So what's happening at the moment, we can see some pipes for drainage, so all the drainage for the toilets and the wash hand basins and the concession points, that all gets installed under the ground.
It's the first time these foundations have been viewed by members of the public. The group also learns that all trucks have to have their wheels washed before leaving site, otherwise mud is spread to surrounding streets. The value of these visits and the STEM clubs is huge.
I think it sort of like shows them that there's more to sort of like STEM in the real world. I think I can stand there and talk about experiments or talk about woodwork, engineering, but when they're actually here they can see that this is real jobs, it's real occupations with real people. It's trying to infuse these students so that they will take it in later life either as A-level or as a degree course, so that they can see that it's fun, it's exciting and very worthwhile.
There are also 18,000 STEM ambassadors who volunteer to inspire young people to go into their professions.
There are many people in the workforce who are using science, technology, engineering, maths in their work in a way that we want to be able to take them back into schools and say, I'm a role model. And the Ambassador Programme is about taking those role models of all ages, all backgrounds, letting them go into schools and colleges and say, this is what I do, this is how I love my job, and so that young people can see the real, genuine people who are behind it all.
As the tour comes to an end, the students are really buzzing with what they've seen. It's really made the possibility of careers in construction or engineering real to them and shown them how the maths, science and technology that they learn in school can be put into practice.
What we have is teachers who will say to us, we think this makes a really big difference. You know, you've come in and actually you've helped us to show that these subjects we're teaching actually have these fantastic careers linking from it. So all the evidence we have shows that actually doing it in that way is the way that gets the kids switched on.
There are some 500 STEM clubs and the government's aim is to have one in every school and college in the UK. The Olympic challenges are open to all STEM club members.